Hey guys, I'm back with another Christian chat video, and I actually got busy yesterday, so I wasn't able to post my blog article yesterday, but I just got done writing it, so here in a few minutes I'm going to post it to my blog and then get this video up and running. So the past couple weeks we've been going over a study into 1 Corinthians chapter 13, which is about love. And part one, we looked at we read through verses 1, 2, and 3, and then we in-depthly studied verse 4, which taught us about how love is patient, love is kind, it doesn't boast or brag, and it isn't prideful. And then last week, part 2, we went over verse 5, which taught us about how love is not, doesn't behave unseemly, it doesn't focus on sin or evil, and it isn't easily provoked or angered. So today, we are going to go over verse 6, and it's a very, very simple verse in terms of word length and everything else, but it actually has a really, really in-depth meaning about an issue that is going on, that I see going on in our society today, and I'll touch on that here in the video. A lot of people might be mad at me for saying this, and a lot of people might judge me for saying this, but it's something that I feel needs to be said. People today are so easily offended, and their feelings get hurt so quickly and so easily, and people react and lash out in anger and frustration and hurt to other people. And this causes a lot of Christians specifically to overlook sin in other people's lives. And yes, we are not supposed to judge other people. That is God's job, because He is the judge, and He is the only person who can judge a man's heart. But at the same time, the Bible tells us that when we see a brother and sister in Christ doing something wrong, that we should point it out to them and help them through that. And that is for everybody. And at the same time, we're not supposed to do it with a prideful heart. Again, because that's 1 Corinthians. Showing love is not where you're boasting or prideful or arrogant. Because the fact is that no matter what sin you're helping another person with, you have sin in your life too. We all do. And people get so offended if I say, well, you're doing that and that's wrong and that's sin. But the fact is, I do sin too, and I would not want anybody to overlook my sin and let me do something that would cause me to spiritually hurt myself. And so we can do it. There is a kind way, and there is a very loving way that you can help somebody with their sin. And basically, 1 Corinthians chapter 6, in a way, kind of discusses this, and the fact that love doesn't rejoice in injustice, in evil and wrongdoing, but instead it rejoices in the truth. And we take an in-depth look at that, because there is a kind and loving way to point out to somebody that they're sinning, and in fact we are supposed to sympathize with them, and we are supposed to rejoice with them and be glad and celebrate and congratulate them. And in the revelation that God has helped me see and opened my eyes is that we are supposed to, that true love and God's love for us, and when we show that to other people, it is us telling somebody, yes, you do this is a sin, but we sympathize with them, we listen to them, we become their friend, we help them through this sin and whatever they're struggling with, and we help them with the real issue that is going on. And that is part of what showing true love is. And it isn't easily offended. That's actually part of verse 5. And so if you're showing true love to other people, that when somebody points out your sin to you, you don't get easily provoked to anger. You accept that and take their help, and who knows, maybe they need your help too. And so by doing that, you not only form close relationships, but somebody is showing God's love to you, and you are showing God's love to somebody else as well. And that is part of how we show love to other people and act like the people that God wants us to be. And it's a major issue with society these days. And so today I challenge you to go out and show somebody love. And if you have anybody in your life, any friends or family that you see has kind of an issue or a sin in their life, lovingly talk to them about this problem and show them God's love, and be a friend to them, listen to them, help them through their issues as best as you can. And if you don't have any advice to give them or anything like that, pray with them, read the Bible with them, talk about verses that not only pertain to the sin or the issue that they're enduring and doing, but issues to help with healing. Because when we sin, there's always a reason, and there's always an inner pain that sometimes people lash out and do things because they're hurting. And so this gives you a chance to actually help somebody, and to help people, to lead them to Christ, and to show them God's love, and to be the person that God called you to be by helping other people. And in turn, God will bless you for it, as well as allowing you to bless somebody else. And this is so, so important. And so check out my blog article. I'll have the link in the description as we go over verse 6 in depth. And be sure to subscribe. I have a new videos every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, along with occasional ones on Fridays and Saturdays. So I've got Movie Mondays, which is where I post a new fan video for multi-fandoms and different types of fandoms and stuff. I've got Wattpad Wednesdays, which is where I post either advice about Wattpad or writing. And then, of course, I've got Christian Chats on Sundays because my blogs are always released on Saturday. And then, of course, on Saturdays, I'm starting new videos where I sing songs and play my guitar on Saturday songs. And then occasionally I'm going to start doing Fun Fridays, but the last two are not consistent like the Mondays, Wednesdays, and Sundays are. So thanks for watching. Again, be sure to subscribe, and God bless you.